Tuesday night baseball. At the plate, number 18. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, the second baseman.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he can do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
O'Neill is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That is third.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 3 for 15. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Flaherty, 23 years old. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And digging in, number 19. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. In his career against his opponent on the mound, he has a lifetime average of over 400. That's a lot of success, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him have some really good at-bats and make a difference in this one.
And Braun will handle this one for round number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. 2 hits in 7 tries. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich is under it. And that retires the side. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. 1 out.
That is it. The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Stepping up now, Ryan Braun. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is in the air to left field. Bader is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Line towards center field. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for him.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Yadier Molina batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. High in the air out to center field. Number 2 is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Stepping in, number 2. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Carpenter is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, number 9. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a...
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his left. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jimmy Nelson. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jack Flaherty, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. This is lifted out to left. Braun has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and Moustakas has this one for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Center fielder looking up for the track to the wall.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 18, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Tyler Saladino. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyler Saladino.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Harrison Bader. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, shortstop.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Yelich has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Center fielder.
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. At the plate, Jose Martinez. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. Here's the first pitch to him. This is popped up. Number 9 is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Now batting.
Thank you, Heidi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs, just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Here's Ryan Braun now.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And another foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught him.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't.
Now batting, number 2. Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now
digging in, number 9. Runner in scoring position with two gone. 1-0 the count.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... So striding in, Yadier Molina flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit ball to short. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 19. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Moustakas is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13.
Here's Matt Carpenter. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Molina ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Heading out towards shallow right, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Hit on the ground to short, and he'll go to short play to retire the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
He's set, and the pitch. Right there for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. He pops it up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. And here's Tyler Saladino. Lifetime against Andrew Miller. He's 0 for 5. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. In now, Paul DeYoung. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Paul DeYoung.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Settling in now, Tyler O'Neill. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into Mayflowers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's given him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun is there, and they breeze through this half inning. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Martinez ranging back, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
0-1, here it comes. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
So he sets him down swinging. Mike Moustakas becomes the first out of the inning. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bader is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey, this is what every...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Marcell Ozuna is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Marcell Ozuna.
No balls and 1 strike. Got that batting average up over 350 now. 18 homers and 33 driven in. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Number 18 has a play. 1 out.
Now batting.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, number 19. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Matt Carpenter will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on them.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Lorenzo Cain will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. 0-1 the count. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Number 19 is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in number 18. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Bader moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jake Faria is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harrison Bader. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. Line drive to center field. Number 2 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in, Tyler O'Neill. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Tyler O'Neill becomes out number 2 this inning. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Tyler Saladino. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez is there to put it away for out number 1. Now trying to pick things up where we left off. Christian Yelich.
In the last at-bat, Nettie, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Moustakas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to work.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence.
Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals. Settling in now, number 18. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, the second baseman, number 18.
Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
In there, strike 1. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And set up behind the dish is threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, number 19. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, number 19.
Line drive to center field. Number 2 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, man, I think everyone should keep an eye on Colton Wong. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Batting third,
Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Popped up, number 9 in foul ground, and the inning is over. Nothing. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In there at the knees, strike one. Today's ball game provides the Cardinals with a chance to end the series on a really high note, of course. A win will complete the sweep.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but
and this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bader giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7.
Now in the box, number 2. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Well, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get to the wall over near the .336 marker. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is O'Neill, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
Brandon Woodruff comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of two-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what?
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that... And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Marcell Ozuna. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready now, Tyler O'Neill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end.
Brewers, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Giovanni Gallegos is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Mike Moustakas stands in as he looks at ball one here. 1-1 the count now. And it's fouled away. Hard hit ball to second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now that.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open. Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's got it. Striding into the box, Ryan Braun. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball. Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
And a swing and a miss on a huge burst out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, number 2 is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 9.
Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So now the Brewers pitcher, Brandon Woodruff. First time up, he went down looking. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Oh, and he misses it. Barehanded on the move.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, number 18. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. So far this season with runners in scoring position, number 18 is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the...
We're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the 3rd inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The catcher,
now batting, Yadier Molina is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Braun arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Giovanni Gallegos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had 1 in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that 1 hit.
No balls and a strike to count.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
And Moustakas has this one for route number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals.
2 men on,
The
2
second
out,
baseman.
and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Tyler Saladino stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. In the air out to straightaway left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away.
Now batting. The right fielder.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Mike Moustakas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 0-1 the count. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman, Paul.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Braun on the run, and no one will track it down. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Center fielder has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Popped him up. Saladino ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
Now
stepping into the box, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Braun is there, and it's a very quick inning as the digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Yeah, I need to see some solid contact right here. Certainly it'll get the confidence going. He's been slumping pretty hard.
Hit out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. In there, and it's 0-1. 6 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 2.
Stepping into the box, number 2. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Stepping up to the plate, number 9. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Behind 0-2 now. hard hit ball to second, taken in by Wong. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said his hitters have not been able to lay off the first pitch at all. And while that's not necessarily a bad thing, it is when you're not getting hits out of it. We looked at the numbers, and they've already hit into 9 first pitch outs in this one, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And there's the first out.
The right fielder,
into the box, Harrison Bader. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And, Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Down go the Redbird. Standing in, Brandon Woodruff.
The pitcher, number 53. Brandon Woodruff.
John Gant gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out.
The batter, number 18.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 18. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 13.
And here's Tyler Saladino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Gant is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty B, you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, John Gant. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Yelich on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting.
Here's Colton Wong now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line to the right side. Yelich back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's set. Here it comes. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Number 2 is going to have room out there as he puts. So stepping in, Christian Yelich. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Christian
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Next for Milwaukee, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals.
1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 2 is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Now batting, center fielder.
Next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. So coming to the plate, Ryan Braun. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. The Cards came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Now at the plate, number 2. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. In there, 0-1. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. number 9. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
So digging in now, Yadier Molina, who's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away. Matt Carpenter will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Braun. He's got it, a great running play, and that'll retire the... Carlos Martinez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Ozuna will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in now for the Brewers, number 18. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Tyler Saladino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Bader is there, and he'll make... Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 19. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the defensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging a bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is the center fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Marcell Ozuna. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Line drive to center field, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.